gentleman is Bobby Clark. He played the Gorn, who almost killed Captain Kirk on Star Trek in one of my favorite episodes. And it's an honor to meet you, sir. You are an American cultural icon.
Well, thank you. My pleasure.
How did you come to be the Gorn?
I became the Gorn because I knew the director, who I had worked for several years
Who was
prior
the director?
to this. Joseph Pevney was the director, and I did 4 of the episodes that Joe Pevney did. One was called The Apple.
Right, with Celeste.
Right.
Yeah.
Return of the Archons.
Right, I remember that. Another one.
Mirror, Mirror.
Yes.
And naturally the Arena. And that was my claim to fame.
What is it about Star Trek that endures? And first of all, before we get to that, I got to ask you, what was it like to play with William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy? William Shatner in particular.
Well, I love playing with William Shatner. He's a very conscientious man. He's strictly business, and he jokes around. I've known him for a while before I ever worked on the Star Trek. He did a Western. I'm a cowboy, and I worked Gunsmoke.
What was that? What show was that?
Well, I worked a Gunsmoke for 8 years, and he did a Gunsmoke, so we got along all right. And as far as how was you asked me how?
Leonard Nimoy as well. What was Mr. Nimoy like?
I never worked Nimoy and myself together. I mean, he's worked on the same show as I have, but he had his little part in a different area.
Right, you had the one.
I had.
And you guys where were you in the desert filming that scene in Arena where you were fighting? Was that outside of LA, or what was that?
That was in a place called Vasquez Rocks. It's a county park, and that is located in Agua Dulce, California, right between Palmdale and San Fernando. Now,
there was a scene where Shatner picks up a little rock and throws it at you, and it bounces off.
Yeah.
Was that one take, or what was that? Yeah. Was that a real rock, or what was that?
Oh, that was a real rock, and it almost killed me.
Really?
No.
Because I've got a scoop here. Wait a minute.
But after that, I picked up a rock and threw it at him. That rock weighed about 450 pounds, and I had no problem picking that up and throwing that either.
How long did it take you to get into this, the costume?
Into the costume? About 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. I just slid into it. It was a wetsuit base is what it was. Slip into the pants, slip into the shirt, slip into the shoes, hands.
And you're ready. You're good to go. You're
ready to go.
Can you put on this right now, or is this like a plastic?
No, I can't do that. This comes from Sweden.
Why is Star Trek so popular? Here is 2011.
That is a question. Why are people looking for this type of entertainment? I'm glad they are, and I love it. And Star Trek is the original I'm talking about.
Yes.
Is an episode of our world was changing then. Gene Roddenberry came up with so many things that if you think about it, you're using these things nowadays.
Yeah, like cell phones.
And what he came up with was toys.
Yeah.
But he was serious about them, and they managed to make those toys.
Here's a good example, like a communicator, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's changed.
Yeah, it sure has. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
My Motorola flips open like his does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real life. Do you have
Spock here. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. Do you have a website where people can keep up with you?
No, I do not have a website. I guess I'm not that famous to have a website.
Well, they can find you here at this video on YouTube, so they'll see that one.
Oh, well, that'll be that. That's going to be on YouTube.
Yes,
see,
sir.
I don't even belong to YouTube. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how to do a computer.
Oh, that's okay. There are people who actually will probably love you for that.
Well, my wife turns it on and says, "You have mail." I read the mail. And she says, what do you want to do? And I can type a letter, but if I do it real quick, then the computer don't know who's doing it, and it lets it go. If the computer knows it's me typing it, I'm in big trouble, because the computer, oh yeah, you laugh. The computer will shut down on me, it'll turn the lights off. It hates me.
Mr. Clark, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. And to all you fans out there, keep hanging in. We're here. Bye-bye.